Hi everyone, Michelle here. So today I am super excited to share my favorite journal exercise, and this is one that I created because I just couldn't find a notebook or a journal routine that worked with my life. I love the idea of the artist way where you write 3 free-form pages a day, and it wasn't sustainable for my everyday. So I did find something sustainable, which is to take a bullet journal, and if you've done any of my micro courses before, you've seen this before. And my goal is that I will do some kind of squiggle on the page. I then use some colored pencils and I just move through my thoughts. So anytime I am thinking about something, typically I'll start with how I'm feeling. I think about what I'm feeling, anything that's going on in my mind, and I use the page to anchor those thoughts. Sometimes I'm just like having a moment where I don't want to think. I just want to like try to relax and get in the right mind frame. So I use colored pencils. You can use any kind of coloring utensil. You can use crayons, whatever, just to move through some thoughts. And oftentimes I find that the coloring is really helpful because it relaxes me and then also makes me think of other things that are really going on in my life. And anytime I stay for one page to do this, I am always amazed by the wisdom that I leave the page with. So for example, this morning I was writing and I had like 15 minutes to prep for a meeting. And I said, no, I'm going to take this time to write. And I was reflecting on what do I get when I stay? When I stay for the full 5 minutes just to doodle, to draw, to write down what I'm feeling. And it really is like the mental clarity that I need to then like be more present and figure out, okay, who do I want to be in the world and how can I show up to do this? And a lot of times too, there'll be things that as I'm doodling, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so stressed about this yesterday and I didn't think about it until this moment. Yes, I need to work through that. So there are nuggets of wisdom to be found on the page. I hope you find that. Again, there are some days where like this was my page this morning where it's just like, okay, there's a few shapes there. I'm going to do some colors. There's other days that I get a little bit more artistic with it, but some days that are just hard. Here's an example of a hard day where it's like, I'm all over the place. I put a little color here. The important thing is that you show up, you think about the things that are on your mind, and you just stay for a page. You don't even have to fill out the whole page. Just put some color on the page, do some writing, and I hope that you have wisdom and are surprised by what you find when you just give yourself time to think and reflect. All right. That's it for me. I'll see you tomorrow.